experience we've had. What a great journey for this football team. I want to congratulate Coach Swinney and his outstanding achievements so far that he's done as a coaching career. I think he's a model for other coaches that have been interim coaches, have had success. He's a friend of mine. I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for his football team. I want to thank the playoff system for having us here in the championship game. New Orleans has been great. It'll be a great game.
Coach Swinney, when you're ready.
Okay, yes, appreciate all y'all being here this morning, and it's been a wonderful experience for our guys. Super proud of our team, and just appreciative of all the hard work that's gone into making this a great experience for our players. And New Orleans has been great. Looking forward to an awesome game tomorrow. Really amazing season that LSU has had. Coach O and the job that he's done, his staff, just incredible. And this is the way it should be. Two great teams that have worked extremely hard to get to this point, and to be able to have it culminate tomorrow night in front of the whole country, and probably a lot of people across the world to watch a great college football game. It's an awesome thing, a blessing to be a part of it.
We'll now start our Q&A portion. Again, raise your hand. Let us get you the mic. Please do give us your name and affiliation. We're going to start first right here on the right side of the...
Jacques Doucet, WAFB TV in Baton Rouge. Coach Orgeron, your team throughout the year, no matter the quote-unquote big game, there never seems to be any nerves or nervousness. When you go into a game like this, how are you approaching the psychology of, it's easy to say it's another game, but you're in a national championship.
Yeah, we didn't talk about going to play for the national championship. We talked about we have to prepare to beat Clemson, one game at a time, just like we've done. We have trusted the process. Today is Focus Friday. The guys are getting excited. They are getting antsy. I can feel it. I'm getting antsy too. But I think that we have to continue to work up through game time. They're going to make plays. We're going to make plays. We have to work for 60 minutes and focus on winning the game and not worry about all the other stuff. Block out the noise just like we did all year.
Going to come over here to our right.
Andrea Adelson with ESPN.com for Dabo. You've been asked a lot about the last decade of Clemson football. If there was one word you could use to describe it, what would it be and why?
The last decade? Transformative. Is that a word? We've transformed Clemson, and the next decade is the Roaring 20s. So I'm excited. I heard those were great. So hopefully we can relive those.
Come over here on our left side in the middle.
For Dabo, you possibly winning 30 straight games. That's only happened 6 times since the 50s. 3 out of 4 championships only happened 3 times, I think. Back-to-back national championships, undefeated hasn't happened since Nebraska in the 90s. Do you give any of this information to your team to sort of say, hey, listen, you have a chance to not just be champions, but to be all-time great champions?
Well, I mean, this is 2020. I don't have to give them anything. They just get woken up in the middle of the night with breaking alerts. It's just the information is overloaded into their world, today. So I don't have to give them anything. They see it, they hear it. It's a constant. They know. Certainly, we reinforce from time to time, what their opportunity is. But it's not like we're giving them anything they don't know. They know. They're very well aware of what they've been able to achieve. And listen, regardless of what happens in the game tomorrow night, it's really been a historic run. And to win 2 out of the last 3 national championships is amazing. And I'm just super proud of all of our teams that have worked so hard to just be the best they can be. And that's really our goal. That's it. Sometimes you get beat, and our goal is to be the best we can be every single year. And winning a national championship is a byproduct of that commitment. And so just thankful for all of our teams, and they're well aware of all the opportunity and all that stuff, but that's really not the focus. I think when you focus on that, you're focusing on the magnitude of the moment, and you lose the joy of the moment. And that's all we try to focus on, is just being great where our feet are, and just have some fun doing what we do to get ready.
Go over here to our right in the middle section, halfway back.
To both of you, similar question, Coach O. You've had a lot of reaction to your accent over the years. I know some of the players have impersonations and things like that. How important is the accent to you and what it represents? And Coach Swinney, I know that you present a certain way publicly. Your players say you're the exact same guy to them. How important is that authenticity to you?
Being Cajun, I'm very proud of being Cajun. My grandparents didn't speak English, and my mother and father spoke Cajun French at the table. And then when they wanted to talk about me, they spoke Cajun French, so I learned Cajun French. And so I'm excited to be at LSU, at home, where we're proud of our Cajun heritage. We're proud of Louisiana. I just feel at home here. People that made fun of my accent before, I thank them. That gave me internal motivation to do better. So I thank them to be motivators in my career.
Coach Swinney?
Well, I mean, it's ironic. I obviously grew up in Alabama, and sometimes meet people along the way, and they'd say, where do you get a name like Dabo? And so sometimes I just didn't want to tell. I'd just say, well, I'm Cajun, D-A-B-E-A-U-X, Dabo. And I just, go about my business. So I kind of feel at home here too. But anyway, I just think that you just got to be who you are. Somebody asked me a question yesterday. They said, and they were talking about Coach O and myself about, I guess how we handle ourselves or something. And I just, I don't know how to do I don't know how to be somebody else. All I know how to do is be myself. And if that's not good enough, it's not good enough. So I'm not really trying to be someone else. And I just think you have to just be genuine and be transparent. And if you just speak the truth, you don't have to remember what you say. And you can speak from the heart. And sometimes people don't like that, but at least you know it's the truth to you. So that's all that matters. And just, I think, again, just being genuine in everything that you do. And man, that's what I love about Coach O, and have for a long time, not just since he's been at LSU. I mean, he's one of the most genuine, passionate people that you see in this business. And it resonates, with his players. And so that's why he's been so successful.
Come back over here to our left, right in the middle.
Hey, Dabo, Will Vandervoort with the Clemson Insider. I want to ask you two questions. First, what's the status of Niles Pinckney? And then second, also want to ask you about Brad yesterday, and what were you doing? Were you watching the game, and what did you say to Coach Brownell after their big win yesterday?
Yeah, Niles is we're hopeful, but he's if he plays, he'll be limited. Still battling that ankle. So but Brad, I actually got to see the overtime part. So I didn't see anything up until that, and so I saw the best part. It was awesome. It was amazing. I mean, that's an amazing streak. And then I was with Dan Radakovich shortly after that, and so it was pretty cool. But really just happy for Brad and his whole team. Text Amir Sims right away and text back and forth with him last night. Just super proud of those guys. I mean, to be able to accomplish something that nobody's done. You're talking about 59 years, man. You'd think sooner or later somebody, somewhere along the way you'd win one. But it was pretty amazing. Long time coming, obviously, over 90 years, I guess. So special moment for Coach B and his team and for Clemson.
Stay in the same area right over here to our left.
Coach, over to your left. Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. I understand that you had to move practice to the Hilton Ballroom yesterday because of the weather while LSU was in the Palatial Saints indoor facility. Just curious how that affected your preparation, and we have any sort of a walkthrough today.
Yeah, we might have had the best practice we've had all year. And we had the same opportunity to go to the palatial Saints facility. It's not like, it's just crazy how people put these narratives out there right away. We had the same exact opportunity to go there, but we were going to have to change our schedule and just didn't want to do that. And obviously the weather was nasty. So it was great. I mean, it's massive, and it was a Thursday practice for us, and our Thursday practices are kind of jog through anyway, and this was practice 9, day 10 in a row that we've been together, so it was even lighter than that, but it was a lot of fun. It was great energy. Both these teams are ready to play. I mean, you can only practice so much. So it was a great practice. It was a great day, and thankful that we had a really good facility. And again, we could have done the same exact thing. I just chose not to change our schedule up and stay on course, and it's great.